I'm Sally Whipple. I'm the director of Connecticut's Old State House, and I work for the Connecticut Democracy Center. We are very lucky to work for a great organization that is able to maintain and manage the Old State House on behalf of the Connecticut General Assembly. And if you don't know about Connecticut's Old State House, you probably should, because it's a wonderful national landmark, one of the first, and it served as the state capital of Connecticut from 1796 for about 80 years. And a lot of important stories important to Connecticut and to this country, happened in this building. It housed all three branches of government, including the courts, and the first Amistad trials were held in this building. So it is a building that really had issues and activities and events related to social justice issues, particularly of the 19th century. It was also in this building that Prudence Crandall was tried for opening a school for black women in eastern Connecticut and allowing black students from out of state to attend it. So the building holds many, many stories, and it's a wonderful place to learn about issues of the past that actually affect us today. Votes were taken here by the legislature, governors made important speeches here, so things that happened here actually have an impact on the things that we know and do today. So it's a very important building in many respects. It's right in the center of Hartford, and it is a lively place. We have a farmer's market here. The first market was established here by the legislature in 1643. And we have concerts and programs and tourists from all over the world and lots of field trips for students. What we think about the Old State House is that it is not just a wonderful old building that's been beautifully preserved and restored, but it is a place where history and civics meet. And we find that at the heart of what we do. We believe that you can't understand the world if you don't know history, and you can't know how to be civically engaged if you don't understand civics and how the government works. So we bring those things together here under one roof. And the way we process that idea of history and civics meeting is through the programming that we do. So for example, for students, we'll have field trips where they can learn about the important things that happened in the building, like the Amistad trials, or we will involve them in interactive programs about the three branches of state government. We believe that focusing on state government is very important. A lot of people know federal government, but they don't understand the impact that state and local governments have on their lives. So we like to help educate students to understand that. We also do a couple of other programs that aren't necessarily based in the building, but it's very important that those programs come out of this building. One is Connecticut History Day, which is part of National History Day. And it's a really stunning program and an important program because it involves middle and high school students in doing their own history, in acting like detectives to try to find out about things that happened in the past. Our motto for that is student choice, student voice. The students get to choose what historical topic to study, and they get to pursue it in the way that they feel will help them discover the most about that topic. And they learn real historical process, how to think critically about the resources they're looking at, the information that they're finding, and then how to deliver it in a way that people will want to learn it. So they might create a performance about their topic, or a paper, or a documentary, or a website, or an exhibit. But it's showing students that there are many ways to find information, that there are really critical ways to think about the information that they're finding, and then you need to know how to interpret and tell your story once you've found all of your information. So that is a program that is really important here. It's what museums do all the time. We do research, we find out information, and then we try to figure out how best to share it with the public. So History Day is a great way to get kids thinking about how to analyze information. Another program that we do that's statewide is Connecticut's Kid Governor, which on the surface sounds like a very cute program for fifth graders, where fifth graders run for governor of Connecticut, but it is so far beyond cute. We started this program about 7 years ago, and we worked with teachers to develop it. And what teachers told us that students want is authenticity. If you can make something authentic and real, like History Day or like the field trips that we do here, you'll grab kids' attention and they will really learn. So with Connecticut's Kid Governor, we have free lesson plans online that the teachers can take, and use with the students, and the kids actually figure out an issue that they care about, they research it, come up with solutions for it, and develop a 3-point platform that they will run on to be Kid Governor. In the end, the kids, we hold an election. I think this year we had about 8,000 kids participating. The kids have to register to vote, and then they vote for the Kid Governor and the platform that they feel will be most useful to Connecticut and the fifth graders of Connecticut. After that, the students are, the Kid Governor is inaugurated in this courtroom by the Secretary of the State, and then goes on to do a year-long program of public speaking engagements and doing work with other students and other organizations to meet their platform goals. And they have with them a cabinet of other fifth graders who are also working on their own goals, but also assisting the Kid Governor. This is a really powerful way to get kids engaged. And so whether the kids are voting or they're running for office or working with the Kid Governor and cabinet after the elections, students are really experiencing how government works. And they're also learning an important lesson about government, which is that government is people. And that government isn't necessarily a scary monolith that's going to be difficult for them to navigate. It's something that they can understand and they can work with to their advantage and the advantage of their communities. So we really try to help the kids understand there too how to research their issue, how to analyze information, and then how to present it in a way that's compelling to their potentially future constituents. The program has been very successful, and we actually now offer it to affiliates in Oregon and New Hampshire, and we have other states coming on board with that as well. So all of our programs are really based in authenticity and actual experience. And it's kind of funny to me because when I started out working in museums, we did hands-on history, participatory history, which usually involved spinning or baking something in an open hearth or making natural dyes or weaving. And those are all really important things. They have a definite place in helping kids understand the world, how things were done, how it compares to how we do them today. At the Old State House, we don't do those kinds of interactive experiences. We do things that really are experiences that involve kids in the process of history, the process of being a good citizen, the process of government. And we see the benefits of that. We see that when students get engaged with history and civics, it pulls their parents along with them. It pulls teachers along with them, and the teachers, at the same time, the teachers are leading the students. And it really just provides opportunities to really engage, and we hope that it sets the students on a lifetime pathway of wanting to know about history and being civically engaged. And there is no better place to do something like that than at in a building that has as rich a history as Connecticut's Old State House. And I do hope that someday you will be able to visit this place because it's got beautifully restored rooms that really tell the story of how people have struggled for and against justice throughout the history of our state. And it will really help ground you in where we are today and how to think about how to approach the modern day.